Hey Matthew, here is our weekly video lesson review. I'm starting with Pumpkin Song, which is on page 33. It uses all three of the notes that we've learned on the E string, on the first string, which is an E, an F, and a G. And it uses two of the chords of those three-note chords, or one-finger chords. It uses a C chord, and it uses a G7 chord. Both of those chords are on the first fret. One of them is on the first string, the G7, and the other's on the second string, the C chord. So here we go. This is Pumpkin Song, page 33. 1, 2, here we go. E, E, F, G, F, chord, 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 F, F, G, F, E, chord, 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 E, E, F, G, F, chord, 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 G, G, F, F, E, chord, chord. Let's do that whole thing again one more time. I'm going to take it just a little bit slower, and maybe you can play along with me as you follow along with the music. 1, 2, and here we go. And E, and F, G, F, chord, 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 F, F, G, F, E, chord, 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 E, F, G, F, G7, G7, 3 times, and then G, G, F, F, E, and then C, C, and rest. There we go. That's our first song. And our second page of music actually has 2 songs, or 2 exercises. One of them is called the 2 open strings, and the other is called the 2-string melody. This is on page 34. Now, something we talked about in our lesson was, instead of having our hand curled up into a fist while holding our pick, we want to have it open so that we can rest our fingers on the guitar, which helps keep our hand in a constant place, so it's easier to find the string that we are wanting to play, either the first string or the second string. So try and do that. Put those 2 fingers, it's usually these 2 fingers, my 3 and 4 finger, that are down on the guitar when I'm doing picking and stuff like this. So the first exercise, again, is just going back and forth between those 2 open strings, your second string and your first string. So here we go. Here's the whole exercise. 1 and 2, and here we go. And play the B string, and now the E string. B string, E string, keeps you thinking. Let's do it one more time, okay? Ready and play. And B 4 times, 3, 4. Now E 4 times, 2, 3, 4. Now B twice, back to E twice, back to B twice, and E twice. And that's our little exercise. I was using this hand just to mute the strings after I had played them when I was moving on to a different string, but you don't need to worry about that. Just play those 2 strings as you see it in the music. Now the final one's a little bit more tricky, because we're not just going back and forth between open strings. Sometimes when we go back to a new string, or we are fretting. So this is 2-string melody, and I will do my best to walk us through this nice and slowly so you can play along. Page 34. So here we go. 1 and 2, and ready and play. It goes B to E, then B to F, then B to G, walking down, then back to B to E, and then B to F, and then walking all the way down from the top now. G, F, E. Let's do it again. Ready and play. And B to E, then B to E, then B to G, and walking down back to the E. Now starting back on B to E, and B to F, and G, then F, and then here's the last note. I'm going to do it one more time. This time I'm going to say the words that go along with the song. So it goes like this. Ready? And play. And notes on 2 strings are fun to play. Notes on 2 strings, oh, what fun. And there we go. So there's no chords at all on this page, on page 34. None of our C's or G7s or G's, just individual notes that we get used to playing. And again, remember to keep that hand not in a fist while playing. You want to keep those fingers on the guitar so it keeps your hand in an anchored position. So it's easy to find the strings that you're trying to pluck. And that is it. Matthew, I hope you have a great week being tracked out from school. Hope you and your mom have fun. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.